up here. It's quite busy here with bikers on the top of the pass. Not far to the ridge. Je suis arrivé. Well, the climbing on the ridge starts here, so we're going to take a short break. It's been a bit of a slog up this ziggy-zaggy gravel. My head's still not totally used to the heights. Whew. We're leaving the summit, proceeding along the ridge. Tricky bit just here, but we don't think we need to rope up yet. We've had to bypass this section of ridge because it's made out of this shingle, and it's a sheer drop the other side. Hoping the next bit of the ridge is more scrambly. You see the clean rock is covered in flat, slidey, it's called schist. Schist. We're on a nice little easy section between two bits of the ridge. It's quite dodgy on there with the shaly covering, but yeah, actually it's easy. It's just when there's exposure and there's slippery bits, it's not so good. We're now coming up to the scramble up to the little peak in the middle of the ridge called Louillette, or something like that. Forgive my French. There's the end of the ridge that we've done. Can't beat the scenery. Unfortunately, I can't name all the mountains around here. I just know that Italy's over there. French down into towards the south down there. I think that's that one. Still making our way along the ridge, looking for a suitable little summit to have a break on. It's actually been not too bad technically. I thought it was going to have some harder technical challenges. Most of the challenges has just been avoiding the slip. But we're on to ground now, which is a little bit improvement on the rock. We're about here for brunch. So you can see the ridge goes down a bit and then up. It's very sky-like, very coolings, apart from the rock on the coolings is better than this. Yeah, that's we've worked that one out. That's actually Mont Blanc. Italy's that side. And we're going to head now over this bit of ridge, down a bit, and then up over the ridge that's got a bit of snow on to the peak over there. And somewhere over there, that's the finish. There's two peaks. We can decide whether we go to the furthest one or not. But we're going to have a nice little break here. Coming down from our lunch stop was definitely, that was the hardest bit, because in amongst all that slanty, flaky stuff is just this loose, shingly stuff, and yeah, that was quite hairy. Well, it was just slow. It was just slow. Anyway, we're on to the next piece of ridge. Yeah, that's what we've just come down. That was tough. There's the ridge, the dip, and the first ridge where we started on the peak. So yeah, it's been pretty fun actually. I have to say, when we got to the first peak to start the ridge, I wasn't fully acclimatised, not just to the height, but to heights and exposure, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know whether I'm ready for this. It looks pretty precarious, but it's actually been pretty straightforward scrambling. It's just the quality of the rock is really bad. Yeah, lovely. There you go. So we're heading over to the peak over there. Said it before on my films that whether you're on a ridge or a scree slope or a boulder field, you realise that every single ton of this rock is on its way down. It's breaking up and then it's coming down. It's yeah, another col, and then we're on to that ridge to the summit. That looks like it's going to be a fine one. Awesome. Such a good day. Yeah. And not too technically difficult, just a nice scramble. I mean, you probably haven't seen all the climbing bits. I'll try and show you some. But obviously I don't film on some of that. But anyway, let's get on. See how close we are? We're at the top of the last bit of the high ridge. In fact, this bit of ridge is only just short of the summit, height wise. Just see how much we've got to drop down again. But we've done a fair bit today. Let's go up here. You see the near ridge across to the darker peak. That's where we had the lunch, and then to the right along to the other darker peak, that was all the ridge. I don't know what to compare it to. We did a film, if you like, Alpine ridges that are not a climb. We did one called Le Pleura, which is on my playlist. Beautiful location, but it was really easy. Had a peak on the end which we couldn't get on because of the snow had gone, and it was all just this slidey stuff. But the ridge was just fantastic. I got a lovely shot of the ridge on there. So it's a bit like that. Some of that was a bit like this. The rocky bits, especially over there, very cooling, sky cooling ridge. But like I said, it's just worse rock. Cooling ridge, perfect. But yeah, it's very unstable and shingly like this. So every time you've got a bit of rock you want to put your foot on, if it's slopey, you've got everything sliding. So you just got to be careful. But technically and like grade wise, quite easy. It's supposed to be a PD. You may need a rope. There's nowhere I would have needed a rope, but there's definitely a few places you've got to take care because it's a long drop on some sides, but technically easy. Anyway, waffle, there we are. We're just going to go up to this one. There is a ridge to another peak, but we're not sure whether we're doing that. We have got time. We'll see how tired we are. It's very hot. It's very beautiful. I think we might nominate this as our second lunch stop, but knowing Hamish, you want to push on to the top, so I'll see you in a minute. So the final scramble onto the summit through here somewhere, and then we should get a good view. There's our ridge, and then it went back that way. The last stop was up there where that rock is. Coming down here was really treacherous. Yeah, steep and slippery. But we just got this little scramble up to the summit. Awesome. I'm looking forward to a bath, shower, swim, anything that's going to cool me down and be all water, because I'll drink after it as well. $3,000 meters, in fact 3,100 we are just reaching. Well done, old chap. Oh, so there's our route down there, along to the furthest ridge, furthest little low snow. 4 kilometres. Is that what it is? 4 kilometres? Oh boy. Yeah. I'm bushed. Thing is, it's hot. We're overweight. And I'm flipping thirsty. I've drunk a fair bit. 4.8 kilometres of scrambling. There we go. Hoo-ha. Wonderful. We've got a lot of height to drop now. We're going down there by the snow, and then left down to that col, and then somewhere left. So we'll see how that gets, but we won't film. Boring. Yeah, so you look at all the ridge, all the up and downs together. It looks quite daunting, but actually break it up into bits. It's not too bad. It's just long. And I'm thirsty. I've got some drink. Don't worry, I've got some. Great route, just bad quality rock. Good challenge though. Good challenge for the old noggins, muscles, legs, knees. Let's get down. Gonna leave the film there. We're on our way back to the car. Last look at the ridge. Awesome, up from the col, all the way along the ridge, all the way along to there and down. Real good fun, amazing scenery, very tiring, but we've done it. Quite chuffed.